Hello, this video is on behalf of my startup, Experiant Labs Inc. And I am in the process of interviewing potential customers. And you don't have to be a paying customer, but you should be somebody who is interested in seeing the evolution of art and expression, making use of technology, or you should be just someone invested or interested in the art world, appreciate art and culture and design. And the interview process is fairly informal. I ask a couple of scripted questions, and it's pretty much an open-ended discussion with respect to where technology is generally going and how can some of those trends be leveraged in order to be able to enable more art and expression. And then I get into what I call a critical feedback when it comes to the idea itself. So I share some content and get the interviewee's perspective on how they kind of look at this idea, and we try to kill the idea, and that's the intention during these interviews. Then I flip the model, and then I ask, so how could this idea be potentially used in maybe another setting, and any ideas that they can think of at the top of their head. And I close off with, this is the structure right now. I'm open to the feedback. I'm open to feedback when it comes to changing the structure of these interview sessions themselves. And so I'd follow up with a post kind of interview set of survey questions. But anyway, so the last question I kind of close off with is trying to get to the actual pain points or problems that the individuals are facing on a personal level, without kind of going into the private details. Or just like a high level issue, for me to try to understand what they're personally dealing with, and how can what I'm working on be leveraged in terms of enabling more hope, more healing, including therapy, and more pleasure even. And I got these three kind of domains or areas from one of the interviews I conducted. It's something really that resonated with me, and I think it contributes quite well to to my vision, and because that has been a part of my vision, but I didn't kind of verbalize it, for lack of a better term. So anyway, so I'm looking for prospective interviewees. If you are interested, send me an email. I will put the email address. You might have to just tweak it a little bit because I don't want to get hit by spammers. Send me an email, and we'll schedule some time. Obviously, you have to be the right fit. I'm just not going to interview anyone. So again, the criteria, I've already shared the criteria. But if you think, if I know you for sure, let me know. How can we do this, and or when can we do it? In that case, and if you are in the criteria that I define, let me know how this could be beneficial for, I guess, both of us. Ideally, I'm looking to have conversations with individuals. In the first tier, I would say, I don't want to do tiers, but somebody who's doing art and technology together. Oh, it's right up my alley. So if you're doing hardware hacking, or if you're doing if you're doing generative art, even if you're doing machine learning, and you are at least interested in having a discussion on how some like machine learning in general could be leveraged for art, or digital art in this case, or interactive art, I would be totally down for that. Be very, very interested in these conversations. But I'm also looking to talk to mathematicians, people doing science, basic research, advancing basic research, understanding how more of that end. I'm very passionate about enabling that further. And if art can play a role, then why not? So mathematicians, scientists doing basic research or advanced research, people in government, people working on this is different, but advancing different technologies, entrepreneurs in that case, because we already spoke about research. Mostly, even I think somebody even in the military would be a good fit, because my thesis is mostly around leveraging art and technology in order to be able to change the mood or the ambiance in a finite space, but open to have a conversation of how something like that could have parallels to a wider construct in terms of peacekeeping and basically creating better conditions overall. So this is my 5-minute intention, putting the intention out there that I'm looking for prospective interviewees. I've already shared the mode, but once again, it could be in any format. Generally, I record the interviews and I make them publicly available too, so others can critique and comment on them. Unless the interviewee specifically asks not to do that. But I make that explicit in every interview that I conduct. I make it a choice as opposed to saying that. That's it. So that's my 5-minute or 6-minute video. If you are interested, please send me an email, or if you think somebody would be interested. All right, thank you so much. Talk to you guys soon. Tom Bilyau, be legendary, my friends. I don't know why I said that.